Do you think dentists are overthinking AI or underthinking it?
This year, 2026, it's been very clear. We have what we call early adopters that have tried AI.
So, if a patient asks an AI, who's the best dentist near me? What actually determines whether a given practice shows up in that answer?
That's not how they ask anymore. So some of them may say they're the best dentist, but when we talk to ChatGPT, all Claude, all AI mode, that experience is a lot more personalized.
If a dentist takes just one thing from this episode, what should it be?
Don't be afraid of AI.
What do you think is the most overhyped AI in industry right now? My guest today has built a whole company around that question. This is Dr. Kathryn Alderman, and this conversation might change how you think about AI in your practice. She is a DDS and has run multi location leading dental operations for 19 years before founding Intelligent Care Alliance, where she helps healthcare organizations implement AI the right way. Human led, built into real workflows, and focused on results rather than hype. When someone asks about ChatGPT, how to get who is the best dentist near me, she has built a system for it for your clinic to show up, and she calls it Semantic XEO. If you have been told you need AI but have no idea where to start or what's actually real, you are exactly in the right place. Dr. Kathryn Alderman, welcome to the Dental Lens.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm so excited to be here. Thank you. I love what you said, and I have to tell you how Semantic XO started because I have been helping dentists to implement AI advantage and to implement AI solutions for years. And every single time I would onboard a new client, a new dental office, every single dental office would ask, how can you help me to bring more patients? Or how can you help me to bring new patients? Or how can you bring me better patients? So this is where Semantic XO was born. So Semantic XO is where we create AI solutions and where we create AI visibility for dental offices without any Google ads.
I think that is the best part because right now, even if we see our own search patterns, it has changed. Instead of Googling, we are just asking ChatGPT or Claude about like what do you mean by this, and instead I have actually bought something ChatGPT recommended me for my podcast. So getting visible on AI is the first thing that you have to do to survive in this world in the AI led world now. So, Doctor, you have lived, yeah. I was asking
Yeah.
that you have led, like you are a DDS and you have led multi-location dental practices. You actually grew one after that. So, what lens do you have that normal AI people will not have?
Well, number one, it all comes back to communication and marketing. If you think about it, communication remains one of the most important things in the industry. So that communication has to be present, a good communication with our patients, a good communications with our team, and a good communication among our team members in regards to our systems and operations. That's your communication. But we also have to communicate with our community and let our community know what we do, how we do it, and why we do it. So the lenses I have that AI will not replace lack of communication. We still have to have a good communication with our patients, with our team members. And if we have that good communication, if our team members, our patients know what to expect from us, then AI becomes a gold mine. AI becomes a cherry on top. AI really makes it different for us in our success. But again, if our communication is not present, if we have a poor communication, if our team members not quite sure what they need to do, or our patients don't expect the same type of service every time, then AI is not going to solve our problems. AI is just going to be another shiny tool that we're bringing in.
Yes, that is true. Actually, we need more clarity before getting AI into it because AI
Yes.
will amplify what is already there. It will not,
Yes.
create good solutions if there is chaos going on in the practice.
Yes.
So, like you always say that AI, everyone's talking about AI right now, but you stand for results, not hype. What does AI that actually works in a dental practice look like versus the shiny stuff that doesn't?
It basically replaces all the boring repetitive things that really need to be done. We have to have a lot of repetitive things. For example, how we call an insurance benefits, or how we answer commonly asked questions, or how we calculate fees, or how we confirm appointments. There is a lot of repetitive, tedious tasks that we have every single day. So those repetitive, tedious tasks now can be taken over by AI, and our AI digital workers can help us and support us during the day by taking those repetitive things off our plate.
Do you think dentists are overthinking AI or underthinking it?
I think we have a very clear this year, 2026, it's been very clear. We have what we call early adopters that have
Yes.
tried AI, they have been using AI, and they stand by AI. And we have late disbelievers, late loggers that now catching on and saying, "Ooh, I need to find out more." So I would say we really at a place where most dentists are aware that they need AI to some capacity in their office, and but we still have a group of dentists that lagging behind and not there. So I would say we in the middle. I wouldn't say we underperforming or overperforming. I would say we are where we need to be at this point naturally.
It is true. We have to be skeptical about something, even if they are really into hyping it.
Yes.
But if a dentist wants to start with AI but has no idea where, what is the very first workflow you would tell them to fix?
Number one, we always have to start not with a solution. That's not what we need. Because when a marketing company tells us about AI solutions, they want to sell a product to us. So, what we want to start with is defining what is our problem? What is our problem? What is the workflow problems that we have? And then, can AI solution help? Because AI is not always needed. We may need a good software, we may need a human to do that, and the AI is maybe not the best solution. So number one, we need to have a clear understanding on what problem we want to solve. And truly, I would say I have been doing this for a long time now, and it always comes down to optimizing human performance and adding AI solution. We can almost never just have an AI solution and say that the problem is fixed. For example, let's take phone calls. Let's
Hmm.
take phone calls. For example, we may have missed phone calls
Yes.
and we add an AI. Great. We stop missing phone calls. But now we have an AI that maybe transcribes our phone calls, and we can actually see what our human team says over the phone. So now we may clearly see that our human team phone calls, phone skills need to be optimized as well. So a lot of times when we add in an AI solution, that solution gives you the best return on investment if it's paired up with optimizing human performance as well. That's really the best. That's what we talk about AI advantage, where we optimizing human performance and bringing AI solutions to support that human performance. Truly, it's always the best. It's always the best to look at the whole workflow and decide, okay, AI solution is great here, but AI solution is not gonna fix this workflow fully. So how are we gonna optimize human performance in addition?
That is true because in the end, it is the human, especially in healthcare in industry where anxiety levels are already a lot. So it is always to have an human in the loop and like enhancing a human capabilities that you have said rather than just putting on the AI. But AI can be useful when your clinic is closed and if the patient wants to get in touch with you and because your patient will not miss out on the care because you are not there and still you can get back to them on a human level that we will call back to them and get their issue sorted or get an appointment booked. So I think AI is amplifying everything that the practice is doing.
Yes, absolutely.
So, if a patient asks an AI, who's the best dentist near me, what actually determines whether a given practice shows up in that answer?
Well, most dentists, let's come back to that patients probably will not ask that question anymore. That's not how they ask anymore. So
Mm,
some of them may say they're a best dentist, but when we talk to ChatGPT, all Claude, all AI mode, that
mm,
experience is a lot more personalized. This is what ChatGPT and Claude and AI mode allows us. It allows that personalized experience. So
yes.
most dentists will say this, most clients will say this. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance and I don't like dentists and it's been a long time. Who would be the best dentist for me? They
Mm,
see that's because the way search is happening and the way our prospective patients are finding us has changed. They're using voice. They're not typing in best dentist near me. They will say best dentist in my area for my pain on a tooth, or
mm,
tell me I have a horrible pain. Who can I see that is not going to charge me tons of money and is affordable?
yes.
So we call it a voice search. For that, semantic search is the best. So we have to adjust to semantic search. To answer your question, how to be found? Number one, your content has to have a lot of answers to commonly asked questions. That's number one. That's called semantic content. Your content has to be optimized for AI agents from ChatGPT, from Google AI mode, from Gemini, from Claude, to be able to read your website and say, okay, this website has the answers to this question. That's number one. You may not have a similar and exact question, but even if it's a similar, all in those lines, AI will recognize it as an answer and recommend you to the client, recommend you to prospective patient. But you also have to have trust factors. What does AI consider as a trust factors? Your education,
Mhm.
testimonial from patients, number
Yes.
of Google reviews,
Yes.
and and again, your content on your website that is educational, that has a lot of commonly asked question and has answers that helpful to prospective clients looking for those answers.
Yes. I
That's how you really win in a AI search.
Yes, that is true because like as you said, they are very specific about it. Like, I need an implant,
Yes.
or who is open near me. I'm having a pain. Who is the nearest dentist open to now? And I have read like Google reviews. They pick up the specific words, like the dentist was affordable or dentist was polite, and the ambience was good. And when they are using those same words in the questions, again they are taking them from the Google reviews, and they give answers to the questionnaire. I think that is
Yes.
the yeah. Google reviews have become a really apart from the humans, it has become important for the AI as well. Like they are picking up the words from that reviews, and that's why they are saying even generic reviews are not good now. Like the dentist was good and all, and they need to be specific Google reviews and how to from the patient.
Yes.
So, doctor, like healthcare data is deeply sensitive, and if a practice is adopting AI without, how will they protect themselves from security or compliance nightmare?
Well, number one, choosing vendors. Right now, it's choosing vendors. And let's talk about different vendors. For example, if you choose an AI receptionist, you want to make sure that vendor is HIPAA compliant because you really cannot control how that product is hosted and handled by AI vendors. So, number one, you really want to consider, not to consider, you really should be using a partnership agreement that with a AI vendor that talks about and hold them responsible for AI security and compliance. We call it a business agreement. We call it a business agreement, and there should be business agreement, and AI vendors should be compliant with security and compliance. But again, as a client and as a dentist, you don't have to wait, you don't have a way to check. You you can ask them for documentation, you can
Mm.
ask them for certification, and that would be really helpful to ask for certification and documentation on how you really complying with AI security and regulations, and most importantly, HIPAA as well. And then ultimately, when a patient, when you can also choose a different vendor, for example, like Claude and ChatGPT. And here we have to understand was vendors are not HIPAA compliant. So when you use in a ChatGPT professional mode or Claude, you have to understand that those vendors are not HIPAA compliant. So then you have to be really careful on how you're using the patient information, all treatment plans from patients, and what you putting in as an office into ChatGPT or Claude.
Yes.
To solve that problem, you can work. For example, you can go work with a Gemini ecosystem of AI agents, and they actually offer HIPAA compliant solutions. So to answer your questions, it all depends on a vendor and which vendor we choose. But it is our responsibility to understand that we have to follow HIPAA compliance. We have to prioritize safety and security of our patients, and that's why we have to find out. We have to understand what kind of AI vendor we choose and what kind of AI solutions we choose.
Like, if a dentist wants to adopt AI, what would be the first agent that you would say they should go with?
Well, again, there is so many companies. Again, it depends on what it is. For example, if you're talking about X-rays and diagnostic X-rays, our vendor should be Diagnocat, Pearl AI, AI
Over.
vendors, exactly the ones that have done years and years of developing the AI solutions, and of course they have all the regulations up to date. If we're talking about AI receptionist, we I would say we need to choose industry specific that is trained on a dental. And again, that's what we need to ask. What do you do for compliance? What do you do for your AI security and a HIPAA? And then ultimately, there is again that's for AI receptionist. Again, we choose an AI vendor. But for example, if we're doing a workflows that not connected to our PMS, and if you're building a workflows, for example, dealing with referring doctors, or maybe collecting leads from meta ads. This
Mm.
is not really HIPAA compliant workflow, and we may be working with AI solutions we built through Claude or Zapier or ChatGPT. So for what solutions we need to understand that that's a different workflow we use. And so again, it comes back to what problem are we trying to solve, and then our solutions and our workflow will depend on what that problem is. And it's not always
Mhm.
AI vendor that is a dental AI vendor and has been in our industry. Again, it can be a vendor like a Claude or ChatGPT or Zapier or and so it can be different AI solution.
No, no. My question was like if they should start with the business side, administration side, or on clinical side, like when they are planning to go into AI. Like
It's
which
always
part
the
of
best.
the horse clinical care that they should optimize first?
You know what? It's always there are three top AI agents we can use right now, and I will go through this top AI agent. AI agent number one: communication. Answer
Mm.
phone calls, answer chats, be available to patients 24/7. Be
Mm.
available to patients and have that AI receptionist to capture those missed phone calls, missed chats, have that AI receptionist to be able to be available to our patients 24/7. That's number one. Number two, AI diagnostics to improve patients' understanding of what they see and what they need for treatment. That agent number two. And
Mm.
agent number three, in America, in US, where we take insurance is using insurance and calculating insurance benefits and calculating fees. That's a number three because it's really helpful to our team and it's very helpful to our patients as well. So that's three AI agents that we use and we recommend a lot to. You can start with those three AI agents and implement them.
And it's like, I think communication is the easiest one to start because the patient is not sharing much data about themselves. It's just like, are you open? Can I get an appointment? And, it doesn't have much, like in diagnostics, it doesn't have much healthcare data to protect. That is
Yes.
my viewing.
Yes.
The doctor, like you say that you have to train teams to execute, not just plan. Why do you think many AI initiatives quietly die at the planning stage?
Absolutely goes back to change management. And the biggest reason why AI fails is really lack of understanding how to implement that AI, starting with team involvement. We have to have our team on board. We do. We have to have our team on board and helping team to understand we're not replacing the team,
Hmm.
we are fixing the problem, we are fixing the workflow, and most often the team is a part of that workflow, so they need to be involved. They need to be involved. That's truly, it comes back to number one reason why AI implementation fails: lack of implementation plan on how to get your team involved to solve that problem with an AI solution.
So, how do you get a skeptical, already busy dental team to adopt new AI tools? How do you motivate them to adopt?
Well, there has to be somebody that is interested. If the team is not interested, they're not ready. They're not going to be interested. They can come to my lectures, they can come to listen to me, but if they're not interested, then that's it. They're not interested. They're not motivated to do it, and they're not ready yet. So they may need to see few more ads and few more stories of success about AI. They're just not ready to do that. So, but when a team is ready, not everybody will be ready on the same time. Even if you have a doctor or a hygienist ready or a practice administrator ready, we can work with that pioneer. We can work with that person that is ready for a change, sees the benefits of a change, and then we can translate the benefits of solving that problem to the team and get the team involved. But we cannot wait for everybody to be ready. We will never implement any changes. We just have to have some people on board, and then we can go and do it.
Yes. So what do you think is the most overhyped AI in the industry right now?
Just that AI can solve your problems. It's like a fairy dust. Hey, let me spray some fairy dust called AI solutions, and you're gonna be happily ever after, make a lot of money, and basically just drink coffee all day. That's not gonna work. That's not how AI works. AI is not gonna solve all of your problems. It's just it doesn't work that way. So the overhypes that AI is gonna solve all of your problems. That's the biggest overhype.
Yes. Actually, like we have to have best foundations, then we build our building on it. We cannot, build it on a shaky ground.
Exactly.
What do you
Exactly.
think? What do you think that, the one thing that separates practices that win with AI from those that don't?
Number one, implementation process. When you implement an AI, you have to implementation process. Okay, hey, we're gonna start implementing AI. What is our process for implementing AI? How are we gonna, from getting excited to bringing it into office to implementing and then really becoming part of a workflow for years and years and years? There needs to be guides, there needs to be steps outlined for how to do it, because again, it's always involves a team, it's always involves a human team, and we need to have an implementation process for implementing any type of change. It can be new x-ray technology, it can be AI technology, it could be new financial options that we use. We have to have that.
So you are an AI implementation specialist. So how would you implement AI in a practice? What would be your process?
Very, very easy for me. Number one, collecting the data. Start with the data. That's how I start. Start with the data. Start identifying the problem. What is a low hanging fruit that I can address today to give them visible results right away? This is where it's exciting. What is a low hanging fruit to to deliver today, so the team can feel, wow, this was that gave me some results right away. So number one, start with the data. Identify the problem. After you identify the problem, let's communicate about the problem. How do we communicate about the problem and solutions, AI solutions to solve this problem? Again, a lot of times it's not just an AI solution. We need an AI solutions and optimized human performance as well. We because we need basically to optimize the workflow or a system which involves AI solutions plus humans working as well. So number two and three, get your team involved, explaining the problem and explaining how AI solution plus optimizing a system can solve that solution, and what's the benefits of solving that problem. What are the benefits? That's really number four, to show the benefits, and then implementing that solution and following up. That's the key. And celebrating success. You have to celebrate success. And very important point to make, don't implement more than one change. Our human brains and our busy schedules don't like multiple changes. So we really want to focus on one solution at a time. And once we optimize it, we can move on to next solution and we can add more. But for that, that's why workflow on implementing any changes needed, because it allows us to have a repeatable cycle of implementing a change in a dental offices, regardless of a country, regardless of a size of a practice. It gives us predictable system on how to implement the change and get the results, positive results once we implement the change.
Yes, that is a kind of a very strategic and wonderful phases that you have said about implementing the AI. And with semantic XEO, I think you are closing the loop of getting patients from the AI to actually implementing the AI in the clinic.
Yes,
Like you
yes,
are covering all the parts of an AI journey of a dentist, I would say.
yes.
If a dentist takes just one thing from this episode, what should it be?
Don't be afraid of AI. Absolutely don't be afraid of AI. We live in an era where we all have a wonderful chance of making our lives easier with the AI. It can be in our personal life, professional life, and definitely for patient care as well. AI can help us to analyze our business stats. AI can help us to lead our team better. AI can help us make a better strategic decisions, and AI can really help us with our workflow systems and really optimizing how we run our dental offices.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Catherine. Like, where can people connect with you and follow your work?
I am really active on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on my website, Intelligent Care Alliance, that is specifically devoted to dentists and a dental community.
Sure. Thank you, Catherine. Like, this was exactly the kind of conversation this choice was. Like, if there's one thing to take from today, I would take this. Like, AI is not about the loudest tool, it's about doing the right thing the right way with the real people behind them. Thank you so much for coming on the dental lens, and I'll share all your links in the description below for the viewers to get in touch with you. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.